Hi guys, my name is Anastasia and this is a new talking video. I hope I will manage to talk quick this time and be as clear as I want to be clear. So as you can read from the title of this video, it's called Will I Be Lost Forever? Just today I really felt and still feeling really lost. I was talking about in my previous videos that I'm gonna go study in my city, in my town, and today I find out that I will not be able to study because the course was cancelled, and once again I don't see my future anymore. Like, I don't know what to do with my life, and it's completely frustrating me a lot. So maybe you just ask yourself the same question: what do you want to do in your life? Like, what kind of career path you want to pursue? And yeah, I don't have an answer on this question, but I just want to think about it a bit. Feeling lost is not unusual, actually. I think it's kinda common problem of everybody in their 20s, because we barely knew this life. We just literally young adult, so I think it's okay, but still. And being lost, it's not actually the feeling that I felt that I'm feeling right now. I actually being lost, like, I think all of my life. That's why I questioned myself if I will be like that all of my life, and I really do hope that not. But as for now, I'm 23. I don't have a career. I'm just an immigrant who works and trying to live her best life. So anyway, and I kinda find some essay that I found in my notes. I did it for my university back in Ukraine. At my first course, I was studying to be a teacher of English, and I graduated from the university. I have a bachelor degree of teacher of English, German, and foreign literature. But I never wanted to be a teacher, so never be a teacher. I just went to that university to learn English well, and then I moved to Ireland, and that's it. So, but this essay is really good one, and I just wanted to read it to you. Maybe it's actually a good essay, so I just want to read it. In my opinion, it is never too late to study. After all, we learn and discover something new throughout our whole life. As a children, we learn to walk, talk, and read. Then we grow up, gain certain experience, and continue to absorb new knowledge. Without even noticing it, we keep learning all our lives. After school, we all choose a future profession and go to study at a higher educational institution. It is wonderful when a person knows exactly who they want to be in the future and confidently moves towards their goal. But often it happens that a child chooses a profession that they do not actually want to pursue all their life. This can happen due to various circumstances. For example, because of the advice of parents and friends. The reason is that at a young age it is difficult to find oneself. Many people really suffer because they study something they do not like. Sometimes students even fall into depression and do not know what to do. However, in such cases, one must remember that it's never too late to study. Let me give an example from life. My friend's uncle, following his parents' advice, went to study law. After graduation from the law university, he realized that he wanted to be a doctor. So he went to study at a medical institute. And now he has become a good doctor who loves what he does. Although with age do we truly understand what we want from life and what we really enjoy. And in the modern world, we can study at any age. Therefore, even if a person chooses the wrong profession, they can easily study another one. After completing one higher education institution, they can go to another. Or they can study in parallel in a part-time form. There are countless opportunities. The main thing is the desire. Also, there is no person who knows everything in the world. There is always room to grow and develop. And now everyone can self-develop and study in different ways and at different ages. Education among elderly people has gained greater popularity in the world, and it's not accidental, but due to the firm need of a person to learn something new and improve. For example, the oldest student in Ukraine is 75 years old. This is Ivan Tutovich Yakubchak. Sorry, I actually wrote this in Ukrainian, but ChatGPT just translated in English. So, who lives in the village of Orasha, 30 kilometers from Chernivtsi, when he is studying in the second year at the local university. In 1953, Ivan Yakubchak received his first diploma of higher education from the Chernivtsi Medical Institute. He worked as a physiotherapist doctor for 35 years. When he retired, he began teaching preventive medicine in school and technical college, and later Christian ethics. However, the school principals, also satisfied with his work, still demanded a diploma that would allow him to teach ethics. And then Ivan Titovich applied for part-time studies in the Special of Religion Studies at the local university. Both classmates and teachers treated the gray-haired student with respect. Often he knew more than the teachers. However, Ivan Titovich himself says that the university gave him an extraordinary amount. This case evokes true admiration. It is amazing how a person of such age strives to study and learn something new. For him, this is what it means to live. So it is indeed never too late to study. Sorry, I got a bit emotional. But that's so like interesting that I wrote it in my 17s when I also didn't know what I wanted to do in my life, and I just choose a career like a university to be an English teacher, even though I never wanted to be a teacher. I actually hated to be a teacher. So I went to the university just to study, just to learn English, and indeed I never learned it too fluently, and yeah, I don't know even why I'm crying actually. They just make me really think about my life and the idea that I might never know what I will want to do in my life, and it makes me really upset actually. So I don't know even what to say. If to take to consideration this essay, it might be really uplifting that yes, it's true. If person really wants something and desires something and he has motivation for it and discipline for it, he can become whoever he wants to become in any age. But I feel like I don't know what I don't know what I want from this life, except that I want to film something and make YouTube videos, which is maybe cringe for someone, probably for a lot of people, but I will do it anyway, even no one will watch me, only because I like it. Well, yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore. I just feel I just don't know what I will be doing all of this year, as I'm not going to study. I will be just working, still part-time. I don't want to study full-time, and I have opportunity to study only part-time or to work only part-time, so I'll be continuing to study just part-time, or working, sorry, working part-time, and I think I will be just travel as much as I can this year. Hopefully I can visit a lot of countries and discover myself more and more. So hopefully for the next year I will choose some career path. And you know, even sometimes I think about a career path, like what if I don't need to pursue some career? Like what if it's okay to be all of my life sales assistant, as long as it gives me money and pays my bills, you know? It's so complicated. maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay to work on a job that it's not really like in which you are not really passionate about it. Maybe just job is a job, and it's okay. Well, I don't know. Just I never was, and I'm not an ambitious person, and I don't know if it's okay or if it's bad, because like especially on Instagram and other socials, everybody told you like you see everywhere like success, especially in Ukraine. Gosh, if only you knew how big problems this is and how much pressure it makes to Ukrainians who is not receive success in their 20s. Like every Ukrainian thought, girls and boys, they think that in their 20s they must have a big house, car, I don't know, a well-paid job and things like that. And if you do not reach it in Ukraine in your 20s, you're absolutely loser. And it's crazy actually. And that's actually a smaller bit of a reason why I moved to Ireland and to Europe, because like in Europe that's it's not that common. Like in Europe everybody in their 20s lives with their parents and it's okay, and study and discover themselves and not rush. Yeah, exactly, they are not rushing anywhere. They just live their quiet, peaceful life, and it's perfect. But to be honest, in Ukraine we have such successful success, as I call it, only because of a lot of Ukrainians lived not really in rich families, mostly in poor families, and I guess that's made them motivate to reach something bigger in their lives. Maybe, I don't know. It's just my thoughts about success in Ukraine. But I also noticed that in Europe there is also such problem like successful success. Like a lot of also don't want to pursue some better career and be a millionaire in their 30s, 20s or whatever. And I'm just not that mindset. And I'm sometimes I feel that it's bad. Yeah, because we need money. We lived in material world, but I just don't have really ambitious, and I don't want to spend all of my life in a job and just be in a rush for money. I just want to live. I just want to travel. I just want to have free time, quality time with my friends, and enjoy my little life. And sometimes I feel really worthless because I'm not pursuing any career. Like, should I be? I'm really like jealous. I'm literally so jealous of people who knew from the very little childhood who they wanted to be, like the doctor or the teacher or whatever. But I was that one kind of child that went to drawing classes, that went to dancing classes, swimming, tourism, whatever. Like many classes, like after school classes. And I just went for a few weeks and I just dropped it. I just dropped it and never came back to that hobby. That's me, that's just me. I'm so, how to say it, like inconsiderate? No, not inconsiderate, like I really was passionate about something for a long time. But except the video, because I make it video from a very early childhood, like from the first day I received my first phone with a camera. So yeah. And what else? I wanted to tell you something else, but I forgot. Let's just finish this video. So hopefully I will not be lost forever. But as for now, in my 23, I feel completely lost, and it feels like it will be forever if I will not do something. And I guess the main stuff that I can do is just try. It's just try and find out more about myself and change. Yeah, and appreciate my life. But you know what? I truly believe that being lost it's not means being broken. I'm not broken. I live happy life. I actually live happy life. But I guess it's more society pressure on me about career and, as I said before, Instagram and other socials that people show the best parts of their life, and it all makes me feel like I'm worthless and I'm not doing enough in my life. But is it true? Am I? Or it's okay to be just a sales assistant in your 23? Just leave us some comments about your life, and maybe you have some advice for me. I don't know. And if you ever felt lost, I hope this video helped you, like at least to know that you are not lost alone. You are lost with me. Let's be lost together. And yeah, so yes, I hope you will enjoy this video. Leave a like, comments and your thoughts about this video. I will really appreciate it. Leave a like, please subscribe. Maybe one day I will be a popular YouTuber and it will be my career. I will be really happy if it happens one day. But if not, it's also okay. I could be a sales assistant all of my life. No, I hope no. But yeah, so okay. Hope you will enjoy this video. Hope it was understandable for you. Yeah. So leave a like, please subscribe. Best wishes. Bye. And I genuinely wish everybody who is lost finds their path, even if it's in career or relationship or wherever, or in yourself you lost. Just everything will be okay. Everything is always being okay, so never mind. Thank you and goodbye. Best wishes.